CSGO has just announced a crazy $1 million prize pool for an art contest of Dream and Nightmare themed weapons in an upcoming case. In today's video, I'm going to talk about exact dates as to when this case is going to be released, how the contest works, and my thoughts if this actually might be tied to the next operation or not. But as always, if you do enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the CSGO skin scene, and check out the homies over at tradeit.gg if you want to pick up some sick CSGO skins and trade them at a great price. And also get a bonus if you're a first time trader, so be sure to click that link at the top of the description for that. But for now, let's get right into it. So what exactly are the rules for this contest? Well, it's pretty simple. Just make a skin related to the Dream/Nightmare theme. You can work in a team, group, whatever you want to make the skin, and you just have to include the Dreams and Nightmares tag in the Steam workshop. Since 99% of the people watching this video aren't going to be making skins to enter the contest with, I don't want to spend too much time on the rules though. It's on the CSGO blog post if you do want to check it out for yourself, and they made a tweet about it that links all the stuff you need to know. But there will be a total of 10 winners, each getting $100,000 US, and it's possible for one person to get more than one skin in the game at one time, and also for skins in this contest to be considered for future CSGO cases, so it's not completely limited. I'm sure there's going to be more than 10 sick looking skins, so be sure to browse through the CSGO workshop for skins you like, and upvoting them is always a good idea to do if you do want to see the skins you like in game, plus it just helps out the creators of them as well. I always recommend looking through the CSGO workshop because there is some really cool stuff in there, and you kind of can get a sneak peek of skins that are going to be in the game in the future based on stuff that's upvoted a lot. But for this new case, CSGO actually showed exactly which rarity the skins in the case are gonna be. Not only does it look like we're gonna get another covert AK, which is always good, they always look pretty sick in my eyes, but we're also finally gonna get a red MP9 skin as well, so I've got really high hopes for this case. Compared to the CS20 case, which I thought had a cool theme and got us some pretty sick skins like the FAMAS Commemoration and Op Wildfire, I think that was pretty good, but I think this topic is gonna allow people to have a much wider range of stuff they could do compared to just past CS games, and I think we're gonna see a lot of creativity and really limitless options. I mean, the Gods and Monsters collection that we got from I don't even know what operation however many years ago brought us the M4 Poseidon and Op Medusa, two sick skins that collectors value a lot, so one could only imagine what we're gonna get off this and how sick they look. But now you're probably thinking, there's no way CSGO is paying $1 million to creators, $100,000 per skin just for a single case, right? How is this profitable? Well, you'd be very surprised if you don't know a lot about the CS scene or haven't paid attention to exactly how many cases are open per month. If we just look at the snakebite cases opened in June of 2021, there was 1.9 million opened, and that's not even all time. If we assume keys cost $250 each, that means Valve would make $4.75 million just off snakebite cases in the month of June alone. Valve can definitely afford to pay skin creators this, and from what it seems, based on my knowledge at least and what I've read in the past, and I think I made an entire video on it in the past, most likely skin creators have been paid more than $100,000 before. Since this time it's just a flat payment of $100,000 as I understand it, and the skin creators don't actually get a cut per sale of their skin, it may have been less than $100,000 in some cases, but that's just a guess. I think in more than a couple cases, skin creators made more than 6 figures, but I'd assume not every CSGO skin creator got more than 6 figures in the past, but as far as I know, creators got a cut of each time one of their skins was sold, so obviously not only is that a really good passive income, but it could easily make you over $100,000 if you've got a skin that people like, and I assume it would be geared towards more higher tier skins like covert skins that get sold for a lot more, but who knows, the numbers are incredibly secret. Valve did not give out any percentages towards it, or if they pay skin creators a flat fee if their skins get in the game before this, but who knows. Either way, now it's $100,000 for a skin, so I'm sure people aren't complaining about that. That's a life-changing amount of money. And the thing is, I think they made it 100,000 for the skins this time around because they want to show how much people can really make off putting a skin in the game, so they would get a lot more submissions. Because CSGO was so secretive, even if people were making 100,000 or more before putting skins in the game, not a lot of people knew about it. Now that people know that this $100,000 bounty is out there, it's potentially going to bring out a lot more skin creators. So let's talk about dates for this case. When can we expect it, and is it going to be tied to an operation? And why am I even mentioning if it's going to be tied to an operation in the first place? How is this even being brought up? Well, based on the blog post, the entries are open tomorrow, so let's start with that. July 22nd and close 3 months later on October 21st. But then Valve will be choosing entries and announce the winners no later than a month after that, November 21st. So we've still got plenty of time until we see the next case. Sometime between October 21st at the very earliest and latest November 21st. Considering it's Valve and they need time to choose winners as well, I guess it to be sometime in the second week of November at the very earliest. So we've definitely got some time until we see this case, but I mean, people need their time to make the skins as well, so it makes sense that they are giving them a few months time. But why are people saying this might be tied to an operation? Well, the dates might actually just make sense for it. Shattered Web ended March 30th and Broken Fang started December 3rd, 9 months after Shattered Web ended. But the thing is, Broken Fang ended April 30th of this year, so if Valve followed the exact same trend, we would expect to see the operation early next year. But the only reason I say it's possible that we get a new operation with this case is because it's actually right after the major ends that this thing should come out, and not during it. So it's definitely possible Valve doesn't have anything major going on that they need to release an operation during. It's going to be a dry period after the major for a bit. Considering the major's over, it would kind of make sense for an operation to come right after, so Valve could bring in those viewers for the major, bring a lot of old players back because there's something actually interesting going on, a big LAN with the crowd and a CSGO major, and then keep those players there with an operation that comes right after. In my eyes, that would be a great business move to keep players in the game and potentially bring a lot more players to the game, but it's Valve. They like to take their time with stuff, especially operations, as we know. But if they got on a good schedule with these operations, with Shattered Web and Broken Fang, it looks like they're starting to get there. If they do it a bit sooner for this next upcoming operation, that could very well bring a lot more players to the game. But Pimp actually responded to the CSGO tweet about this case, hoping that some sort of creator code could be on the cards as well. He said there's nothing he'd like more than a way to drive more players to start playing CSGO. Personally, I would love a creator code system for obvious reasons. I mean, I'm a content creator, so it would make sense. Not only would it help me continue to do this as a full-time job, but if Valve can spend 6 figures to give back to the community for making skins, I'm sure they could consider this as well. Also, it's kind of weird in my eyes that the major prize pool is only $2 million and they're still spending $1 million for skins in a case. Like, I'm not saying the creators don't deserve the money, they definitely do, but I still think the major prize pool should number 1 be bigger this time around, especially since it's been so long since the last one, and number 2 be crowdfunded as well. Valve makes so much money from these cases. Putting a percentage of that into the major would be absolutely sick, and I'm sure the players would more than appreciate it. They do it for Dota already, so it's long overdue for CSGO in my eyes, and it's something that the community has asked for years upon years at this point. The game wouldn't be anywhere today if it wasn't for the competitive esports teams and scene behind it. So adding a crowdfunded prize pool would be great in my eyes. But overall, besides all that, I think that does wrap it up for this video. So let me know in the comments what you guys think of this new case. Is it going to be tied to a new operation in your eyes? Are you hyped for it? Because I definitely am. I don't think this case is going to disappoint. But for now, as always, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this video and want to see more videos about the CSGO scene and economy, and check out the homies over at Tradeit. But for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.